Happy New Year! Now that we're in 2023, it's time to talk about everything that I missed from 2022 and need to catch up on. My video game backlog, and I'm willing to bet that of most people watching this, is a gaping maw that induces anxiety when I think about it. The sheer number of games that I've not started, not finished, or not 100%ed could fill several videos in and of itself. And it's unlikely to get smaller anytime soon, especially given how much of my gaming time is going to be dedicated to running The Last of Us games on permadeath mode until I beat them, which you should totally watch. So whilst you're here, why not subscribe to keep up to date with not only my new videos, but also when I go live. But anyway, there's much more in my backlog from 2022 than what's listed here, but here's what I'm actively looking forward to diving into, in no particular order. Sonic Frontiers. I got Sonic Frontiers for Christmas. I wasn't particularly looking forward to this one when it was announced. I was raised on 2D Sonic from the Sega Mega Drive, and I was never a huge fan of 3D Sonic. Even with the problems it had as a port, I fully expected Sonic Origins to be the Blue Blair's best release this year. But having played through and 100%ed 2 islands in the game so far, I'm enjoying it. The open zone is more linear than you might expect, allowing exploration but also pointing you in the correct direction if you just want to blast through the story. It's far from perfect, notable issues ranging from the graphical pop-ins to the sonicness of the world, rails and springs, both allowing for fast exploration but also getting in the way of you reaching specific map markers. I've also sworn at the screen more than at any other game this year. However, overall, it's something I'm eager to finish. I'm enjoying the story, the gameplay is fun if often mindless, and I want to see how it all ends. It's not truly great, but it's definitely good. Sifu. Another Christmas present. Sifu is bone-crunchingly hard. I've only played for a few hours so far, with 2 runs where I got a game over at the first boss. I need to get good to be able to make progress here, and this is going to be a steep learning curve for me because this kind of beat 'em up is not something I'm traditionally too good at. However, it looks fantastic, and even what progress I have made already feels satisfying, and I imagine it'll be truly amazing when I finally get to the point where I beat it. There's a difference between hard games that nurture frustration and those that demand mastery, and Sifu definitely strikes me as the latter. So even if I'm going to take longer at it than most since these games aren't my forte, that's what I'll do. The Last Hero of Nostalgaia. Early on last year, I attended the WASD Expo in London, where there were a whole range of game demos from all sorts of genres on offer. I played a fair few, but the one that stuck out was The Last Hero of Nostalgaia. Since I played the demo, the full game released on Steam on 19th of October. This was a Souls-like with a difference. The character you play as is nothing more than a stickman, and the whole time you're being hounded by a belligerent narrator who despises your character. This injects a lot of humour into the situation, adding to the fun, whilst the traditional Souls mechanics here felt well polished and exactly what you would expect from this type of game. Gloomwood. The demo for Gloomwood dropped in the summer and the early access version of the game came out in September. I've got the latter on Steam, but have yet to play it, although from playing the demo I'm pretty sure I'm in for a good time. Self-described as a cross between Thief and Resident Evil, Gloomwood sees you sneaking around while trying to avoid enemies and trying to escape from a damned town. You can use stealth, combat or both, and will have to explore different areas to find keys, solve puzzles and unlock your main destination. It's a familiar gameplay loop for survival horror fans, and the atmosphere of the environments and music will make you feel right at home. Rollerdrome. This was a demo that I was able to play through PS Plus's Game Trials option, and I mostly picked it up out of curiosity. I'm very glad I did. Rollerdrome is essentially Tony Hawk's Pro Skater meets Doom, with both influences stripped down to their core elements to have you pulling tricks and flips on rollerblades whilst gunning down opponents in a gladiatorial arena. You can't fall over and aiming is simple, but you can focus on managing the space and using tricks to restock your ammo in order to win as stylishly as possible. It was great fun and definitely one I want to play in full in the future. And there we are. What games did you not get a chance to play or to finish in 2022 that you're really eager to? How daunting is your backlog? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a like and consider subscribing to keep up to date with all my content. Like the video that just popped up, which YouTube thinks you should watch next. Check out the links in the description to join my Patreon for as little as £1 per month, or donate to my GoFundMe and get your name in the credits of my videos, like those rolling up now, who I want to thank for supporting me and my content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.